I'm starting with the belief that you have a brain and you have a heart or emotions, whatever you want to call it, and there's no direct connection. You might think something, but that doesn't instantly affect how you feel. You feel how you feel. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just feel like crap. You've endured a lot of rejection and it just got into your bones. Your self-esteem is like, you feel like this tall, right? And your self-confidence has gone right down the tubes, and it's a problem. You don't feel like doing anything. You just feel like crying into or crawling into a corner and crying or whatever. So in order to combat that, or to help a little bit, here's what I found. First of all, there's nothing you can do that day that will entirely fix the problem. You're going to feel like crap the whole day to varying degrees. If you get a good night's sleep, you get up the next day, you will feel a bit better. Other things that you can do that day, at least that helped me. See, I live in a cold climate. So if you go to a place that's warm, like I know that sounds silly, but it's true. You know, I'd be driving in a car and it would be freezing outside. I would make sure the heat's turned up really high. I'd wear a sweater so you just feel warm. That helps a tiny bit. This is also going to sound stupid, but if you have the luxury of eating good food that you enjoy, that can help a little bit. Yes, I know I'm like ridiculously overweight, but that's when I was dealing with rejection, I was not. I was actually pretty damn fit, if in a hard to believe kind of way. What else was there? Force yourself to do something fun. Watch like a TV show that you like a comedy or something, you know, that you enjoy. If you're an extrovert type, force yourself to be around people you genuinely enjoy their company and they genuinely make you feel better, like family members, friends, whatever. Now, that's going to help a certain amount. It's not going to fix the problem. The only way to fix it so you feel better is to give it a little bit of time. That means more than 24 hours. It sometimes takes a couple of days, depending what it is, okay? So things like this, it sounds kind of dumb, but these are the things that helped you feel better. At least that's what I found for myself. I had like a whole list even, like back in the day. I went through this stuff on a regular basis. It wasn't just job rejection, it was like other things. You know, just trying different things and having them fail, and it's devastating. But then, you know, after you convalesce for a little bit, maybe like a day, you get right back on the horse. I know that's a total cliche, but it's true. The point is you got to recognize when you've hit that wall and you need to just, okay, screw it. Like I need to take some time off doing this. It's just not working. But those are the things that stick in my mind from years ago. I don't know if that helps. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned lighting somewhere in here. It's like, yeah, go to a well-lit room. You know, like I know that sounds dumb, but this is actually the part that's been proven by science. If you spend your time in like dimly lit or dull or kind of, you know, the lighting and the atmosphere is just not great. It's not cheerful. You will feel like crap. Where I am up north, I'm in Canada. So if you go even more north than where I am, like right up into the Arctic and stuff, where they have permanent night in the winter when you get near the Arctic Circle and stuff. It's like people that got to go there for like research, they found that like just, you know, weeks and weeks of like not seeing the sun, you get depressed no matter what's going on with your life. You could have won the lottery and you'll still get depressed because of light deprivation. So they found with these people that if you sit under like really bright lights for something like 20 minutes a day, you feel normal again. So that can help if you feel rotten. That's one of the things that can help a little bit. You know, so if you do all of this, you make like a cocktail of all these little things, it does have a noticeable effect. And then you give it a day, you can hopefully overcome stuff. Certainly things like job rejection, you know, you can really feel a lot better about it. You'll never feel 100%, but you'll feel a hell of a lot better. Klaus says, it's okay, like you are lighting the room with your Well, thank you. Thank you. It's a very nice thing to say. Very gracious for saying something like that. I appreciate it.